Eternalcon this year was an absolute blast, and while I have so much I could say about it, by now, Ralph should have beaten me to the punch in posting everything. But what I can show you are a few really cool artists. First of which is Shi.
Hello, my name is Shi. My Instagram is ShiYi.art, SHIYI.art. Ask me anything.
Alright, so we're doing a Reddit AMA, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So you have a very interesting art style going on here. What exactly is going on? How do you do your stuff?
Well, I started art when I was 6 years old.
Okay.
My mother took me around to find me teachers because you know I'm from Asian family and parents likes to find their kids a lot of hobbies.
Yala.
Yeah. So my mother chose to find me art teachers. I started with pastel, water mixable medium, ink, pen and ink, sketches, some oil painting, and some gouache painting.
Okay.
Actually, I started when I was 12. I was introduced for my friends, but I'm Chinese. I was born and raised in China. Water medium has been a big part of our culture. So when I was little in art classes, we all have to go through the water mixable media training. It kind of helped with my discovery with watercolor.
So what would you say is your favorite medium to like work?
Definitely digital art. Digital art and watercolor.
Okay.
Yes. Well, they both have very unique, I say, advantages and disadvantages. I really enjoy the textures of watercolor. It's something you cannot manipulate with digital art,
Right.
but combining them two with mixed media can let my audience see something entirely new and exciting.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
So this piece right here is actually my bestseller. So this is my original character, Alfred Tiger.
Okay.
It's entirely drawn with watercolor, which I'm really proud of. It's a pretty long story. Actually, I'm not the best at telling stories. So in short, it's about this elf prince who grew up with human in the monastery, found this tiger psychic, and after finding his real identity with his siblings, little siblings, he don't really fit in with the rest of the elves. So what the other elves make him do is to go around the world, like went to the land of dwarves and human and other like elflings to collect their culture, their art and culture. So the reason why is because a seer foresee that many 100 years later there will be a great war, or like how artworks are destroyed in the regime of Hitler.
Okay.
Yeah, so the same thing. Like they foresee someone like terrible as him who will take over and will destroy all the art and wonderful things around. They want him to go around the world to collect them before they are destroyed. Yeah.
That's a really cool concept. I like that. And then the tiger just tags along?
Just like a sidekick. Yeah.
The next really cool artist I want to highlight is Wibscreations.
Hello, I am Wibs, and what my art symbolizes is just a girl that likes to watch a lot of cartoons for her free time.
I can see that.
Cartoons has been what you can call a very special interest that I had both as a kid and as an adult. I feel like if you give me a certain cartoon theme song, I would know it off the top of my head, whether it be overrated or underrated. Teen Titans. That and yeah, I've been inspired by a lot of cartoons and video games and also music, specifically K-pop. Yeah, I love me some new jeans every now and then. New jeans do be slapping.
They do.
So yeah, I am also a comic book artist.
Oh.
I'm currently working on a webcomic of mine, and if I can find it, I will much appreciate it.
What's it about?
It's basically about these three girls, and it tells the story of Black excellence, and especially with the, I guess you can call it the comic book industry, if you can call it that. There's not a lot of Black representation, especially like Black girl representation, and I feel like me making this comic, and like if a little Black girl were to see it, she'll like be seen, and that's one of the results that I want to see happen with this comic.
Alright.
And with one of them that I am extremely proud of is
There we go.
this one. This very smart A+ student, this girl, and she doesn't like to, she basically is not the one to mess around with her grades. Like, she's always studying, always hitting them books. So when she gets signed to be a tutor for someone, this is a sketch of it, and this is the photo.
Oh, nice color.
So she ends up tutoring this guy who's basically an illustrator, but he's failing half of his classes because he doesn't know how to manage his time better, and because he's a bit of a procrastinator. Like me in high school, he's head over heels for her, despite the fact of her being much more taller than he is. And he goes in one ear and then out the other whenever she's speaking, because he's just so entranced by her. And she gets entranced by him, but because of things that she has been through with love in the past, she doesn't really accept the way that she feels. So if she were to be jealous of him studying with a different girl, then her friend would be like, why are you studying more? And she'll be like, and her friend will probably be like, are you jealous? And she's like, no, I just have to study for these finals right now. So yeah, that's basically what it's about. And the comic is called Wonder Girls. It should be coming up on Webtoon and Tapiz, hopefully by August. So crossing my fingers. Well, I'm glad you asked. They can go find me on Instagram and TikTok at Wibscreations. Again, that's at Wibscreations. WIBS Creations. Thank you.
Now this isn't everything from Eternalcon. We still have a few more things to show you, like me running ragged across the artist alley floor. But make sure you're subscribed so you can see all the other stuff that happens on con floors. And we'll catch you next time.